The beautiful thing about the final expense industry is that the leads are not only easy to generate, but you can easily get plenty of them. We're talking like 20, 30, or even more fresh leads every single week for under like 20 bucks per lead. Not only that, but these leads are of people between the ages of 50 and 80 years old who've basically raised their hand and asked, what exactly is this and how much does it cost? And that makes final expense sales the easiest market to sell to that I know of. In this video, how to sell final expense insurance with final expense leads, I'm going to cover all the basics of what needs to be done once you've gotten the lead in your hand, all the way to closing the sale and even more. Coming right up, so stick around. I'm Douglas Massi. If you're new to our channel, thanks for checking us out. And please, if you're getting into final expense sales, you should definitely subscribe, and we do ask that you give this video a thumbs up so that we know you're actually watching. Also, at the end of this video, there will be a link to our playlist called FE Training 101, which has videos covering just about every topic you'll want to know on how to sell final expense successfully from start to finish. One last thing. I want you to know that we respect all of our viewers' opinions, and we love to hear from all you guys. So, if you would like to make a comment or share your experience selling final expense or just your opinion on this video, please do so in the comment section below. Once you've gotten your lead in hand, you have to decide whether it's better to call and set an appointment or just go and door knock the prospect's front door. Are you a 10 on the phone? Do you have experience setting appointments? Do you know what to say when the client tells you they've already taken care of it or that they just want you to send something to them in the mail? Well, these are some of the things that you gotta think about when you're deciding what to do with your leads. I've got something that will help. If you stick around until the very end of this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can get a copy of the Appointment Settings Super File, which has appointment setting scripts for calling direct mail leads, Facebook leads, and final expense telemarketing leads. And it also has a script that I use for overcoming objections while setting appointments. Again, you're gonna have to stick around all the way until the end of this video before I show you how you can obtain this killer zip file for yourself. The most important tip that I can give you about your new leads is to never, ever, ever sit on them, not even for a day if all possible. The last thing that you're going to want to do is get in a new lead and let it sit for a few days. Sure, direct mail leads are great for months, even years. But with your typical final expense Facebook leads and or telemarket leads, you need to hop on those suckers the very same day you get them, within the hour if possible. Last Thursday, I got in 4 Facebook leads and a bunch of telemarket leads and was on the phone calling them immediately. Got 5 appointments for Friday and another one for Monday, and was able to close 4 of the Friday appointments. More leads did come in on Friday and Saturday, so I called through them all a bunch of times yesterday, which was Saturday, and now I actually have a few appointments for Monday, tomorrow. I will be calling through all these leads again today because I want to make sure to be very busy as possible tomorrow, even though I do plan on door knocking in between the leads, the appointments that I already preset. When I have a set appointment, I'm going to the appointment, walking into the house with my sales book in hand and everything I need to close that sale in the house. Now, if you're door knocking the leads, there are only 4 things that you should have with you. 1, your company ID hanging from your neck. 2, the actual printout of the leads. Even if it's like a telemarket lead, I'll put it on a Word document and put it out there. 3, a pen. And 4, the medical questionnaire that you're going to use to find out what ailments the prospect has and when they were like first diagnosed with the health issue, what medications they're taking, along with how long they've been taking every single one of their medications. Once you've gotten through the first part of your presentation and have gotten everything you need to field underwrite the prospect, what I say is, okay, great. I'm going to go grab my book out of the car and we'll see if we can't do something really good for you guys and your family. When you're out there door knocking leads, never have your sales book or briefcase in your hand, as this can appear to be super obtrusive to your prospect and it screams salesman. Every aspect of the sale really needs to be as smooth as humanly possible, and you need to have a really effective delivery. This is why I believe that just making up a presentation or going out and trying to wing it isn't nearly as effective as having a time-tested presentation that you've been spending 8 or 12 hours a day memorizing and working on, and have practiced it on every member of your family and all of your friends. If the presentation is smooth and you have the strong delivery, you're gonna close more sales. And if your presentation is all over the place and you're kind of fumbling around through it, not only are you not gonna close good, decent sales, but you'll most likely just blow the easy laydown type of sales for the simple reason that you look like a bumbling boob. When the sale is done, I like to leave my new client with a folder that has our company logo on it, along with the last will and testament, a living will kit, a memorial planning guide, and my business card, of course, along with the policy summary. I also like to read over that policy summary so that my new client is absolutely clear on exactly what they just purchased. And I'll also read to them out loud the monthly premium and the draft date. This all helps to bring value to the sale and helps you look more like a professional. I also think it's important to do a cool down and talk about anything you can think of that's not insurance related. Go over what, the client's going to do this weekend, talk to them about dinner, doctor's appointments they have, when they're getting together with the family next or the beneficiary, the daughter. The idea is to come up with ideas while you're making your presentation of things that you can talk about while you're closing the sale, so that you don't just leave them and they get buyer's remorse. Because when it comes down to it, the whole idea of doing the cool down is to help eliminate the potential for that buyer's remorse, once you've left the building. This is also why it's important to spend lots of time with your prospect during the presentation, building lots and lots of rapport as much as humanly possible so that they get comfortable with you and start to really trust and maybe, who knows, even like you. When it's all said and done, final expense sales is the easiest industry to market to, and once you actually know what you're doing, that is. Especially with the final expense Facebook leads being so easy to purchase. The cool thing about Facebook leads is that if you're talented and you're pretty smart and you're good at marketing and you spend enough time screwing around on Facebook, you can actually probably figure out how to generate leads for yourself. Either way, final expense success is really easy for someone with the right work ethic and sales personality. You simply make sure you're on a weekly fixed cost lead program like, the ones that we have for our contracted agents that are on our final expense sales team. And you simply take the lead, call it or door knock it or both, make your presentation, close the sale, send up the application to the insurer, make sure that the application gets approved by following up with the carrier on all your business, of course. You then want to deliver the policy and get some referrals from your awesome new client, and then you just do it again and again, rinse and repeat. For a copy of the appointment setting super file, just shoot me an email at doug@ufesonline.com. And guys, if you're interested in selling final expense life insurance through us, just email me at that same address. Remember, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there and do something awesome for someone today. Happy hunting!